Hey everybody, it's the Queen, Chanel. I was coming today to talk to y'all about my experience right now, what I'm going through in life right now. And I came to tell y'all that there's hope. Joy comes in the morning, no matter what you're going through. That you can do it and you can overcome anything if you believe that you can. Everything happens according to our beliefs and our thoughts and our feelings in life. So if you believe that you can overcome something, you definitely can and will overcome it. If you believe that a situation is going to take control over you, you're going to be stuck for the rest of your life, or I'll never get over this situation, or oh, my life is over with, this is the end of the world, then everything that you think and that you speak, it will be so. If you say it's going to be hard for me to overcome this, it's going to be hard for you to overcome it. You have to speak to your situation. But as for me, the situation that I'm in right now, actually me and my children have been evicted. And I know y'all probably wondering, like, she on here making a video after she got evicted. Well, guys, I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, that I've cried, and cried. So, it's not the point that, it's not affecting me, what I'm going through. But what's more important is I know that I'm not less of a person because of what I'm going through. I know that I'm bigger than what I'm going through. I'm bigger than the situation, and we have to think like that in order to overcome these things. And at this moment, me and my children actually don't have a place to go or don't have a place to stay. But I do believe that I can create a wonderful place for me and my children to go because of my thinking. I believe that this situation that I'm in is totally because that there's something out there better. And my apartment complex refused to take my payment late for my rent. And they refused, they told the judge they didn't want to accept the payment, so that they wanted their unit. And, most of the time when things like this happen in our life, we want to get mad at the people, whoever it was that, whoever we think that put us into the situation or caused the situation to happen. But what I've learned from my experiences is that there has to be a vessel or a person to do the job, to allow us to get to that next place in life. I believe that if these people had not told me that I would have to move, then the things that are waiting in front of me or ahead of me, I would not be able to come into, or I would not be able to experience. I believe that this situation that's going on with me right now is going to take me to somewhere so great. And yeah, I might not have a place to stay, me and my children, and it's very scary. But I think we're more afraid of the feelings while we're going through the process versus being fearful of the actual situation. Yeah, it's scary. And like I said, I've cried, but I have to come back to reality and say, you know what? I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be upset because God, the universe, the creator, if you want to say Jesus, whatever the higher power that you believe in, knows better than we know. The spirit is all knowing. So therefore, for me to be mad and question and, and have all these negative emotions bottled up in my body, what I'm saying and what I'm sending a message out about is that I don't believe that God or the universe knows better than me what's going on. A lot of times when you look back over in life and you look back over the situations that you were going through, you realize, man, I thought that I would never make it out of that. I cried, I questioned, I didn't understand why, I blamed people, I was mad, I was angry. And then you realize that a way was made for you to come out of that situation. And a lot of times after that storm, it's always sunshine. It's always peace. It's always joy. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing is by coincidence. But in order to make this life a joyful experience and a peaceful experience, you have to remember that. You have to remember that everything that happens to me is part of the greater whole. Don't be mad at your situation, people. Rejoice when you're going through things, because that means that something is better is coming. Don't be sad. Smile. How you feel in a situation that you're going through is going to determine what you keep attracting. So if you keep feeling sad, and you keep feeling negative, and you keep feeling, angry and bitter, you're going to keep attracting situations to cause you to feel those same ways. What this has taught me most of all is not to be attached to things. I kept having all these dreams about, hold on. Lyric and Braylon, be quiet. Y'all too loud. Anyway, sorry about that. But, I lost my train of thought. Oh, so about the dreams. Yeah, I keep having dreams that, I have all this stuff. And I literally do have a lot of stuff in my apartment. I've always had a whole bunch of things, a bunch of clothes, shoes, everything. And once you start packing up, you really, really see how much things you have, accumulated over time. So in my dream, I keep having all these dreams that, and I know I keep saying that over and over, but I keep having all these dreams that I have so much stuff that I never could take it all with me. In my dreams, I'm always struggling, trying to gather up everything, to move to the next place, and I always end up getting left or, left behind, because while everybody is ready to go, I'm still trying to grab stuff that I have, material things. And I'm not a materialistic person, but I believe that the dream is telling me that don't be attached to these things. Why do I say don't be attached to these things? Because when you are attached to things and your self-worth is attached to those things or tied to those things, having those things cause you to feel a certain way about yourself, when they leave, you will feel worthless. You will feel deprived. You will feel like you're lacking. But the best thing about it is this. Material things are temporary. Even when we pass away, we can't take those things with us. And so for me, the dream was revealing to me that where I'm trying to get you, where I want you to go in life, you have to let go a lot of those things that you're attached to. If not, you're not going to have a smooth transition into that place. You're going to have those feelings of loss, sadness. Every apartment that I have had has been fully furnished, and a lot of things I haven't had to buy. So one thing I do know is that when you sow good seeds and you help people and you're a strong believer and you practice the laws of attraction, a way will always be made for you. People will just give you things. People will just call you, hey, I got a table that you might need. Do you want this table? You be thinking you was already stressing, I don't got a table, I don't know how I'm going to do this. But a way is already made. When there's things that you desire in your life, the universe and God will already have people set up in your life on your path to assist you with whatever it is that you desire. I think the reason why we get so sad and so fearful and scared and stuff is because we fear what's unknown. So when you don't know how you're going to make a way, you get scared. When I don't know where I'm going to stay, where me and my children are going to live, it's a scary feeling. But you're more fearful of that feeling of not knowing than really just not having a place to stay, if that makes sense. But I'm here to tell you that there is definitely hope. Don't give up. Do those affirmations. When you start feeling sad and lonely, get those affirmations out of your Bibles or your self-help books. That's the time where you need to seek yourself, seek knowledge of self. You need to get still, you need to pray, you need to meditate, you need to get a clear mind, because when you're going through things, a lot of things that we go through, they're messages. Things happen to us so that we sometimes, you never know what a situation, what might come out of a situation. You might get your car might break down. And from that car breaking down, you might have to ride the bus. But on that journey of riding that bus, you might find peace, even more peace than you had when you had a vehicle. You know, so things in our life happen to be able to help us to grow and to help us to elevate. So nothing in our life that happens is neither good or bad. It's just something that happens. Now, whatever you decide to label it as, then that's what it is. But every situation, you can find something positive out of it. Okay? And I just want to let y'all know, as y'all can see in the background, I got boxes and stuff everywhere. You know, so yeah, and I just, you know, want to come and tell y'all that I love y'all. There's definitely joy and peace in the universe, but you have to ask for it. You have to meditate. You have to get quiet, still enough to be able to even hear from God. And those situations that you think are gonna break you and cause you to, you know, be in the worst place in your life. Those are the situations a lot of time where the best you come out. You're able to think. You're able to, you know, not focus on what's around you, but you really have to, it causes you to dig deep within to pull whatever it is that you have inside of you to help yourself. You have to depend on yourself during those moments. And that's a beautiful thing. This life is a beautiful journey. I love you guys. Peace and prosperity.